And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for tonight's episode of DC's The Flash, Season 8, Episode 20, the season finale, folks. That's right, we are literally done with Season 8. Next year will be Season 9, will be the final season of The Flash. Supposedly, we really don't know yet officially. We just know there's one more season. So, if you have not caught up to The Flash, let's talk about it. And big spoilers ahead, so you've been warned. Alright, so we all know that the Still Force and, all the other guys, the avatars, they're not the real bad guys. It's basically the negative versions of themselves doing bad things. They all got kind of pretty mad the fact that Barry took away basically their father in a way, if the Steel Force and all the other avatars are like the children of Iris and Barry, well then Reverse Flash is like the father to the negative versions of themselves. When he lost his powers, they got all pissed off the fact that Barry did that, and they decided to go wreck shop themselves, giving Iris her sickness, trapping her into the negative force and all that, and causing havoc, and also getting back Erebot Dawn and basically making him the negative Reverse Flash. And we even got to see him tonight pretty much be all super powered and supercharged, not only with his powers, but he also had the super negative powers and also a new costume as well, all decked out in black. I thought that looked really sharp and really cool. So of course Barry had to team up with I forgot the lady's name. She has the black suit on. She looks really cool in it. Her, obviously, Nora and Bart return as well. Jay kind of helps out a little bit. And, of course, we even get to see Damien Dark talk to Iris when she shows up in his limbo, I believe. His limbo. Because, remember, when she got dusted from last week's episode, and we all thought she died, which we all knew she didn't really die. She shows up in his limbo, and he tells her, like, hey, listen, there's always something with you, There's something special about you, Iris, that you always somehow survive. Even when you're supposed to die at a certain point, you always find a way to survive. You need to think about that, the way to come back, to go back to Barry. And of course, she realizes, if Barry always goes back to her because she's his lightning rod, why can't she be the same way for him? Which, in a way, she had to do that so that way she can go back to be with Barry and help him out. While that's all happening, Cecile gets a little message from the Steel Force kids, basically, the good ones. The one with the purple mask shows up and says, hey, you're the only one who has the power, the mental power to bring us all back so we can help Barry, which she does. So all the other, the good forces, they all come back and they give Barry the ultimate supercharge to take out Thawne once and for all. And we get to see an epic showdown between the two of them, between superpowered Barry versus superpowered Thawne with the black suit on, which I thought looked really cool. And I thought the effects of this episode was really cool. We even get to see Thawne kill some people in this episode, civilians, obviously. And, yeah, we got a really pretty cool showdown between the two of them. And, of course, Barry decides, you know what, at first he wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill Thawne because he took Iris from him, and he thought Iris was dead. Obviously, she wasn't. She shows back up and reminds him, hey, listen, you're a hero. This is not you. You got to play it smart, which he does. So he decides to do his meditation, and he basically did what Superman and Lois did last night, overcharged the enemy until he explode. Look, I am so done with the fact that we get, oh, you got a superpower being. All right, let me get more powerful, give you some of that power so you can supercharge and blow up. It's always the same thing. I don't know why they always do that, but I guess it's the easy trait. But, okay, so Thawne gets overheated. He blows up. He's gone. And, of course, Barry reverses everything in a good way to fix everything, all the problems, so that way everything can go back to being balanced and normal. And then, of course, now that Thawne's gone and the Steel Force is back to normal, the negative force is still there, obviously, but, has no purpose for now. Till we get a little glimpse of what might be happening in the next season. Apparently, they will be coming back. Barry thinks that they're going to find a new host for them to come back. Whoever that might be, no idea. excuse me, we also get to see a glimpse of what might be happening with Caitlyn next season. We all know Caitlyn wasn't around in the last couple episodes due to the fact that Daniela Panabaker is pregnant with her second child, so she obviously is not there. But and I don't know the situation with her contract, if she's coming back or not, because it made it look clear today. Because the last time we saw her, she entered her chamber that Frost's boyfriend created to try to bring her conscious back, so that way Caitlyn can figure out a way to make her a body or something. So the chamber finally, I guess, either broke or was ready to go, and something went wrong because the chamber opened. The boyfriend looks into it, and he didn't recognize if it was Caitlyn or Frost. So I'm not sure what that meant. Either the fact that maybe Daniela Panabaker is done with her contract and she doesn't want to come back. Then all I gotta say is thank you very much for the great character. Or they keep it. They're gonna transform her to something completely different, more powerful than a Frost thing, and we have to wait. Like I said, I don't know. We didn't see it. We just heard a voice. It kind of sounded like Frost, but I'm not really sure. So maybe Frost will get an upgrade. If it is Daniela Panabaker, I really hope it is, because honestly, because I think she's amazing. She's a great actress, and she's the only person who could play this character for television. I mean, so we have to wait to see what happens next season. But for right now, we have to wait. But the Flash is over, and it just ends with Barry and Iris kind of just sitting in the couch, relaxing, you know, I guess enjoying being with each other again. Which begs the question, you figure at the end of this episode, you know, we would have gotten Barry getting the shock of his life that his kids will be born through, you know, the regular time as we watch as the audience, where Iris will announce that she's pregnant for the show. But I guess that will be the ending of next season, if next season's the last season. I'm not sure, but we have to wait and see. All I know is Flash was a lot of fun this season. I enjoyed it. Do wish Iris was in it more, but we didn't get that. So, yeah, I know. I'm surprised at myself, because I used to complain about Iris so much because they really messed up her character from 3 all the way to 5. And then she finally stepped up and be awesome again, with like how she was in the first 2. So, kind of missed that. So, hopefully we get that next season with her. But I'm so glad they fixed her character. The showrunners finally listened that we needed her character to be better again. And she was great, you know, for what we had of her this season. But hopefully we get more of it. Cecile got new power. Apparently she can mind force things into her hands. So that's something. So that was pretty cool, you know. Chester, Allegra, they survived. Obviously, they're still around. So they'll be back for next season. And, yeah, there's no Thawne. But, I mean, come on. I think Thawne will eventually come back somehow. You know, even the earbud version is not back, you know. The other scientist lady, she left, so she's going to do her thing. I'm not sure if she's going to come back or not. But, yeah, I still enjoyed the season, you know. Not my favorite out of all the seasons, but still had a lot of fun with it. Way better than that whole season with the Thinker. I think that was the worst season we ever had of The Flash. And now we have to wait until next season. See if that's going to be the last season, so we can finally move on and get something else. I mean, let's face the facts. With all the drama going on with the Flash movie, I would not be surprised if we get 2 more seasons. But I don't know. But we have to wait and see. Till then, we got a sneak peek of Stargirl. That looks fun. So we'll get that coming sometime this summer. So stay tuned for that. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about The Flash. Were you guys satisfied with this season? You guys loved it? Not liked it? Thought it was okay? Could have been better? Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Stay tuned for more. And thank you very much. And have a good night.